Well, Lowe's is back with their Black Friday 2025 appliance deals, and we're seeing again what we had last year, and so I wanted to show you what we have this year, where you can save up to 50% on major appliances, and then get an additional 25% off with the stackable Buy More, Save More program on top of that, and some of them even have rebates along with them too. So first I want to show you this real quick. Now I will put our affiliate links into Lowe's for you down below in the video description like this, and also I'll pin it to the top comment. And then also you can, at times during the video while it's playing, you can click on the View Products button and it will show you off to the side there, or the bottom, depending on where you're watching it. So the first appliance deal I wanted to show you was this one, because it's such a stellar one. And so before I show you how to get all of those up to 75% off on the other stuff, this one's an important one to look at. Yeah, so this is their popular GE all-in-one washer dryer combo. Now, if you've never seen one of these before, it's got the washing machine and the dryer in one appliance. So now your laundry room will only need to have one appliance in it. And the cool thing about these is they're ductless now. So gone are the days where you have to connect your dryer up to a duct system, and gone are the days of your dryer not drying your clothes because your duct leading to the outside roof was clogged. But anyway, as you can see over here on the upper right, the price is down to $19.98. Now, in the last 2 years at Christmas, this all-in-one combo was either $21.98, I remembered seeing that 2 years ago, and then last year I think it was either the same price, $21.98, or maybe $20.98. But now they've got it lower than ever, lower than they've had it in the last 2 years since it came out, and it's now down to $19.98. And here you're saving $1,001, as you can see. But this Lowe's appliance deal for Black Friday 2025 ends on November 19th. So you basically have about another week, and I wouldn't wait that long, because if they sell out, and you'll have to wait until, who knows, maybe Memorial Day, they might put it on sale again. But it may not be this price, because I've never seen it this low, right? But on top of that, you also have rebates available here on this. And so here's the rebates. You can get up to $300 in rebates from GE, it looks like, from them directly. And then, yeah, so here's the rebate form here. And they'll give you a $300 prepaid MasterCard on this. So make sure you check out all of these, and then check all the details and everything, and make sure you're able to get it, because that will bring your price even lower. You're talking down to $16.98 by the time you're said and done. So that's why I wanted to point this one out for you as well. But wait, there's more. This gets even crazier, because once you put this in the cart, and they didn't tell us, but you're going to see the price drop even further. So the way this appliance works is you put your clothing in there and you set the cycle, and it's washed and dried in 90 minutes. See that? So it used to be, I think, 2 or 2.5 hours with some of the other machines in the past. So you can see the benefit of having just only one machine, because now you can fit more storage in your laundry room. But look at this. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, or if it was intended, but it looks like actually putting it into the cart, you're paying even less. You're paying $18.38 now for it. That's what it looks like. Wait, let me see. If you're buying a new washing machine, you always want to make sure you're getting brand new stainless steel washing machine hoses. I always do that in every install I've ever done in any of my flip condos. And so it's so important. So you can pay that extra little bit right there. So that's what's bringing it up to $18.38. So, but anyway, before that, we were looking at $19.98, weren't we? And it dropped it down to $17.98 just by putting it into the cart. So I think they're giving a little bit of extra that they can't advertise on the website. Though a lot of times you will see Lowe's will tell you, put it in the cart and we'll show you the lower price. So that's pretty interesting too. Okay, so what I'm going to do now with these appliance deals, this is how I'm going to show you how you're going to save the 50% off on some of the major appliances. And then from there, we'll be able to get 25% off of the extra ones that you add on. So if you're buying a 4-appliance suite, you will save the most amount of money. Because if you buy 2 appliances, you get 15% off. If you buy 3 appliances, you get 20% off. And if you buy 4 or more, you're getting 25% off. What I'm going to do here is give you a strategy to help you decide which appliance do you want to get here and how to choose it in order to maximize that amount of your 25% savings in addition to the 50% savings. So let's just start off right here with a fridge. And we're going to pick the 4 individually, and then I'll also show you picking a suite all by itself. But so yeah, so what I want to do then is come into the refrigerator deals here, see shop all. And remember, you can always use the link that I gave you. Don't forget. So here's one I'm going to pick right here, just this GE. And you can see it says it's $25.99 is the normal price over here on the right, but it says view the lower price in the cart. So again, a lot of manufacturers prevent them from showing the price on the site until it's in the cart. So let's go ahead and add it to the cart. And let's go check out what the price is and what it drops down to. So, of course, under protection plans, you can choose a 3-year or a 5-year. I'm just going to say no plan for now because I want to keep my shopping cart clean so I can show you the numbers very easily when we go in there and look. Okay, so you come in here and you look and it says, okay, $12.99. So that's a really good price right there because this is just about more than 50% off. So you're saving $1,300, and make sure you watch the date. See, it says ends November 19th. I'm going to check this savings over here and just see because it'll open up. So right now we're only getting just the item discount. We haven't gotten the 25% off yet because we haven't added any other appliances. So we're going to do that in a minute. What I want to warn you about is make sure all of your appliances that you add, you're choosing the same delivery or pickup method. I do not recommend going to pick up because first of all, you don't want to go through all that hassle. Second of all, not every store is going to have stuff in stock, so you just get it delivered. See, in this case here, under delivery, there's 846 available. So I want you to remember this $12.99 price right here, because this is going to drop once we add another appliance, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to come in here and pick range deals. Let's try some of these and shop all of these. And now you can make sure you know whether you're getting a gas one or not. So when you're here on the list, make sure you look for these green stripes that say buy more, save more. Don't pick one that doesn't have that because you're not going to get any advantage in it. And I also want to pick one that has a discount in addition to it. So most of these do. So I like to pick sort of, middle of the range one. This is a good one right here because, GE is a good name and it's got the glass top burner. So this one here has a steep discount off the $1,100 price, and it's the buy more, save more. Let me just go in there and check it out. Remember, when you're in there checking it out, always make sure you're setting it to delivery. Now, in my case, the store also has some in the store, but you don't want to go pick up one of these big old things. Let them deliver it. A lot easier. So here's delivery, and let's go ahead and make sure all the numbers look right here. Okay, so we're very happy, and most of these are 2-day delivery or sometimes next day. So the sooner you order, the better, because if you start waiting, especially near that last day of it, forget about it. Everybody and their mother is going to be in there. The closer you get to Black Friday, the worse it's going to get for you, time-wise. So here's your view cart here, and I'm going to choose no plan. So again, on these, you don't even need to go to the store because you're going to go into the store and you're going to wait behind other people going through all of this lengthy process. And you're just going to be wasting your time when you could just order it right here. So let's go view the cart. And so now we have 2 items in the shopping cart, and you'll notice that the refrigerator just dropped from $12.99 down to $11.04. So now you're saving more than you were before. And you'll notice that what was it, $6.99 before? The range has now dropped to $5.94 as they amortize it. And then let's see if it's showing here. So I come here and I double check to confirm right here. I confirm that it says buy more, get more up to 25% discount. So we know that it's being applied to these 2. And now I can go back on my browser to the page. And when we get there, you can see. So once we buy the 3rd appliance, we'll get 20% off. Okay, so let's go back. And now I'm going to find a dishwasher deal here. So I'm going to shop all the dishwashers. And when you're buying a dishwasher, this is the thing that I warn people about. Don't go for the cheapy models like the $300 and $400 models. And here's why. If you look down here at the sound rating right here, see how it says 49 dBs? And on that one, and this one here says 55 dBs. So that's decibels, and the $4.99 one is a lot more quiet because it's 6 decibels quieter than the $3.99 model. But 6 decibels you got to understand the huge amount of difference in sound level, because every 3 dBs is half the power of energy in the sound. So having 6 dBs difference means you went half the power and then half the power again. So this is a lot more quiet. But I want to spend a little bit, I tend to go in the mid-range, like closer to this or less, because look, see, this one's 44 dBs right here, which is even quieter than both of these. This one right here is about like 5-6 dBs quieter than this other one even. So this is about as quiet, I think, as you can find here. I don't know if you're going to find any that are less than that without going way high, because they have to put a lot of soundproofing in there. Anyway, let's go ahead and select this guy. Let's add that one to the cart. And I'll choose no plan, because I want to keep my cart clean so I can show you the numbers. Now our refrigerator has dropped to 1039, and the range has dropped to 559. And look how our $8.99 dishwasher has dropped down to $6.79. Plus, this dishwasher in itself, if you click, see this right here, up to $470 in rebates. So now you can start going to town there, collecting even more money from there. So there's your rebate there from Lowe's, but there's also the one here, I think. Yeah, you can type in all of that stuff. You'll have to enter your stuff in from your receipt, but it looks like there's quite a bit of rebates, and hopefully you can qualify for all of them. So that'll bring your price down even lower. But look where we're at now. So double check that it's showing that we're getting the buy more, save more is being applied. And so right now we're up to this amount of money here. And now we're going to go and choose our... So I'm going to go back here to the microwave ovens and shop all. And again, if you choose cleverly, find the models that are saving you the most amount of money, like 185 here, 190 here. You can go with those, or you can choose an even more expensive model that has, you know, more features and stuff. And this one also has rebates available too. So remember, you're not going to be paying $419, because by the time we drop it in there and get the buy more, save more, and then the rebates, man. So let me just go in here and double check how this one looks. So here you can see our progress graph has upgraded now, because we've got 3 appliances in the shopping cart so far. So we're at 20%. And once we add this one in there, we'll be at 25%. So if we add this one in there, and again, make sure you're choosing delivery right here. And then we're going to add it to the cart, and we're going to choose no plan to keep the cart looking clean for now. You can always come back in and add the plans. And then, see, because here's where they give you the option to add it here in your shopping cart. But now look, suddenly our refrigerator that started out at $12.99 is now down to $9.74. The range that started out at $6.99 is down to $5.24. This one started out at $8.99, the dishwasher, and it's down to $6.36. And this one here started out, was it like $4.99 if I remember, and it's down to $3.14. Plus, remember, you got rebates, and look, they're saying here up to $2,000 in rebates total for everything you've got. So I would double check what all is entailed in here and determine what you need to do to get all of those rebates. So look where we're at right now, folks. We are now at a total package price of $25.58, and the savings, we've saved more than what we're actually paying for the entire thing. So this is a typical of what people were coming up to me in the gym last year. I had a guy come up, I used your video last year to save $4,000 on my 4 appliance suite. So right here, they're not showing us what the original price was, but that would be $25.58 plus $33.66. So this entire set of appliances right here was originally $5,924, people. Oh, and this is not made up, because once November 19th comes, these prices are going to go back, and that's what they normally sit there for. I mean, I walk in there all the time and I see appliances like this do that. And when the sale goes away, they go zooming back up. And so you can see that your savings there is $33.66. So I am now going to figure out what our savings was, so percent wise. So I'm going to 1 over that and then multiply it by the $25.58 price of what we're going to pay. So and that's 43%, which means you're getting this at about 57% off or so. And if you play your cards right and choose your combinations correctly, you could even get even higher of a discount total off of your entire suite. I want to remove everything out of the cart. I'm going to empty the cart, and we're going to go back and just get a suite real quick. Now, to get a deal on the suites, here's what you do. You go back to the main appliance deals page. You just, hit the back button till you get back to it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to click on here, get extra savings on appliance suites. It's going to take you down the page till you get to the appliance suites section. You come over here and hit the shop all button right there, that link. And now you're looking at, 500 different combinations. But here's the problem is a lot of the GE refrigerators, like let me just, for example, limit it to GE and KitchenAid. And so we're at about 110 different packages. The problem is virtually every package I choose, like this one right here, shop the collection, it's going to say the refrigerator's sold out. And so you can't end up getting the deal. You could throw these three in there and you'll get, 20% off of those three. But you can't get the refrigerator. It's like it's sold out already. So this is why, at least for now, on their suites, don't try to buy it as a whole package, because a lot of them are coming back as sold out. I'm sure even this one, this KitchenAid one. Let's try this one. Okay, no, this one has it, but it's black. Do they have it in, see, out of stock? So their stainless steel models are out. But let's just come back and put it into the black there and make sure we have all of them here. See, all four are there. And make sure we can see everything looks fine. And let's go ahead and add these 4 items to the cart. So it says 7171. And you have to check off which plan you want on all 4 of these appliances. See that? And here's the last one, so I had to check off all 4. I just put no plan, so I can have a cleaner view. And then in the cart, see, there's your total right there. And in this particular suite, they're saving you $5,700 now. Save More was applied. So you can try playing around with this, with buying the suite already prepackaged, or you can individually hand pick your own. So this way here, you could pick your own, because let's say you wanted the KitchenAid refrigerator, but you wanted a GE range. Doing it the way I showed you before, cherry picking each of the 4 appliances gives you more flexibility in getting an appliance that you want, instead of just being corralled into this particular 4 appliances that they've got listed here. Now, whatever savings you get, you're obligated to help the community and let us know in the comments which one you got and how much you saved on it. That's the most important part there, to let people know that this really does work. And then if you haven't seen my other 2 Lowe's videos over here, make sure you check out this one that has all of the buy one, get one tool deals. This is the best way to acquire tools and free batteries at the same time. And then make sure you check out this one that I just uploaded the other day from Lowe's on the gift zone with all of the stocking stuffer gifts. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see all of you on the next one. Happy shopping.